Well, wanted to start out this morning letting you know about a project that we're getting ready to start here at Spencer Farms. I've wanted a front end loader for a long time for my tractor, and because it's so old of a tractor, I'm not willing to spend the money to get a new loader on it. I did contact the Kubota dealer, and they said that they could put me a front end loader on there for a little over $5,000, and to me that was just a little high. I've looked for, I need a BF 500 model loader that was originally on that tractor when it came out, and I cannot find one in any of the salvages that would have tractor parts around us. So I've been looking for a retrofit. And we had a man that we know that has given us a front end loader, and not just the loader and then the front brace, but he's actually given us everything of it. And I'll show you the rest of it. It's up here in my shop with the tractor. And then I'll show you what we're going to need to do on top of it. We do have all the linkage. I got the joystick, all the valves, everything to go with it. Everything is functional. Here's the front mount that's gonna sit here at the front of the tractor. And then the main frame brace is really where my problem begins. The tractor that it came off of was a Japanese-made Ford 1910 tractor. It's a mid to late 80s tractor, and mine is a Kubota, Japanese-made, and it is a late 80s, early 90s tractor. But if you notice, the tractor that it came off of was a 32 horse, mine's a 34 horse, and we're only talking a couple of inches difference of everything, but those couple of inches do matter. The wheelbase on the Ford tractor, the 1910, was actually a little bit wider than my tractor, but it's also shorter than my tractor. So I've got to do some retrofit on the main frame, and just in getting it to fit. If you notice the wheelbase here, I'll show you both sides, actually has it to where it's just a little bit narrow to come through. So I'm going to need to adjust that. I'll cut those ends off where it's going to attach to the axle, but also the angle that it's designed. The 1910 tractor had a parallel to the ground axle. It was straight axle. My axle is at an angle, and so with that angle, I'm going to need to change that mount off of the frame to fit the angle of my tractor on the axle. So it's going to be a retrofit. I'm going to have a lot of adjustment on that. But once I get the frame up, then I can begin to look at the measurement and get the spacing right so that I can fit from the front all the way back here to where it's going to mount on the main frame. Now that main frame is actually going to bolt up right here. I've got a plate on both sides, and that plate will come off. I will put make new mount holes. Of course, these 4 mount holes are not going to line up for what I have here, and I will readjust that and lay all that out. Now I do have my hydraulic plumbing block right here, and I'll be able to take out these little Allen head screws and plumb in my hydraulics for the front end loader. Now a 3-point scoop and a 3-point implement is great to have. I've definitely enjoyed using mine, but the front end loader will be such a blessing for the farm. Many uses that we can do with it, and so I really want to get this to fit. And one of the main reasons for starting the video, I've tried in some of our bigger projects like the garden shed and so on, that we've done some video with it so that you can kind of see it. It's too long to read, but I can definitely tell you about it. And I want to encourage you to come along with us and see this transformation as I change this mount and change this front end loader from a Ford to a Kubota and make it work. Now, I probably won't paint it up yet. I kind of wait for winter time to come along so that I can tear everything down, and I'll probably go ahead and repaint my tractor at the same time and get it all tuned back up. I haven't repaired my front axles yet because I'll wait until I'm done out at the farm, and wintertime comes along, I can have a little bit of time to tear my tractor down. Days are shorter, so I have more time in the shop. and be able to really get it tore down, fix back up, and get everything right. But I'll paint it from blue to black or orange, and make it look like it's supposed to be a Kubota. But I am thankful for it. It was such a blessing to be able to get it, and I'm excited to see what God's going to do with it so that we can use it, but also just to get it to work. It's kind of one of those challenges that I at first I threw my hands in the air and said it's not going to happen. It won't fit. It won't work. I'm not going to be able to make this do, and I kind of wasted time with it. And God began to smote my heart and tell me that it's possible. It's the right size for the tractor. I've just got to make the frame fit so that I can use it. So follow along with us, and feel free to put comments in, and it'd be all right if it's encouraging comments too. That'd be okay with me. So just thanks for joining, and appreciate you following the page, and look forward to being able to keep you updated. Thank you.